Welcome to the Digital Maddie Show with your host and host, Digital Mitthyl, your digital empire architect who is on a mission to help entrepreneurs build their digital empire with my self-made entrepreneur program. This show is all about unlocking the world of entrepreneurship, personal branding, content creation, and digital marketing. I also bring entrepreneurs and experts on the show and extract their secrets of success, which gives you a perfect roadmap for building your digital empire. Today we have an amazing guest on our show. She is already into the studio. Let's welcome her.
You are listening to the Digital Maddie Show with Digital Mitthyl.
So we have in our studio Priyanshi. So let me introduce her. Priyanshi is from Indore and she is a CA turned a coach for the coaches, and she guides all the coaches how to build their business digitally. So welcome Priyanshi to the show.
Thank you, Mitthyl. Thank you for inviting me. I am really glad to be part of this show. I know what this means to you, this show and everything around this. So I'm really grateful that you have invited me here. Welcome to all who is watching this now. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for the introduction. I'm a coach for coach. Thank you.
Awesome. So Priyanshi, can you share, your backstory to all the listeners?
Yeah, definitely. So I am Priyanshi Sikchi, as Mitthyl already mentioned. I'm a chartered accountant. By profession, I have initially started as one. But in meanwhile, I recognize that I have something more within me. There is some higher purpose, and I am here to create some impact otherwise. And that is the reason that I explored few things. I explored teaching initially. Teaching brought me to coaching, and I am really very, very grateful that this came across me, because I wasn't aware there is some industry like this which is working behind the curtains. Now it is in front, but most of the people are in India, there's not awareness about it, and now they are recognizing it. It is a great thing. And same happens with me when the lockdown started. And today, after struggling, after doing mistakes a beginner do, after doing all my part, I'm here. I'm helping coaches to build their coaching business. And I am literally proud of what I have done for myself and what I can create impact in others' life, because I know how transformations in others' life can bring, purpose to your life. And that is one thing about coaching industry I love the most.
Awesome. That's super cool. Super cool, Priyanshi. So Priyanshi, since you started the journey and you have seen the negative side, the mistakes that you committed, and you overcome that, and now you are helping other coaches, to scale up their business and learn from your mistakes. So let me ask you one question, Priyanshi. Why do you think becoming a coach is worth it?
Okay, so this is very interesting thing. There are 3 I's. Alphabet I. If this 3 I fits in, you must go for coaching business. I'll tell what are they. First I is for income. Second I is for impact. And third I is for image. If these 3 things you are someone who craves for, then this is the best industry, I suppose. Because let me go deeper. If you are doing your day job, if you are doing your business, you can get income. If you're into an NGO, if you're working for something like that, you can create an impact. But blending the 3, income, impact, and image. Image, I can say that is subjective to everybody. What is image for them? Somebody wants to be in Bollywood, and somebody wants to be creating an image in intellectual world. Then this is the platform. You can create that kind of image. So income, impact, and image, if these are the 3 things which you need and you crave for, then the coaching industry is, I think, the best suit for you right now.
Very widely said, and super cool the way you have addressed it as the 3 I's. So all the people, if you think the 3 I's satisfies your needs and everything, then yes, you are entitled to become a coach. Super cool. So Priyanshi, how can someone be a coach if they want to, when their three eyes are ticked?
Okay. When they have ticked on three eyes, there are three steps to next thing. Step one would be they need to check the other three things if they have within them or not. The first is creativity, the second is adaptability, and the third is learnability. So, what are they? First, when I talk about creativity, I don't mean that they need to be a graphic designer or they need to be creative on like by colors or something. What I mean is they must be creative enough to adapt a new pattern of business, a business which is not working in a traditional manner. When I say adaptability is all around in this industry. You'll have to be, impromptu. You'll have to be very keen in everything. There are changes happening on a daily basis. You'll have to be updated. And when I say learnability, there's one thing, skills you have, but to improve that, to adapt new things and to work in this industry, you'll have to be, enough. You must have the sense of learning, and you must have the sense of there's always a scope of learning. So if these three things are done, your step one is clear. Now step two is you need to find a coach who will help you build your coaching business, who will tell you what are the best practices, what are the strategies, what worked for them, what did not work for them, what are the mistakes others do, and what you should do to build a brand. And third is a attitude of showing up, a attitude of building personal brand with your business. Whenever you learn anything from any coach, the third thing is must, which is must for a coach, is they are the product of the business. Because if you are a businessman who is into production, then there are certain things which they produce, then that is their product. But in coaching industry, and especially in service industry, the person himself is the product. So you have to be like building your brand. If you talk about big brands today in names, then you will say Marie Forleo, Oprah Winfrey. Or if we talk about India, we talk about Ankur Warikoo, we talk about Ranveer Alavadia. And when we say this name, something inside us, already understands that what they stand for. And there should be something you should stand for. This is what you can start, how you can do things.
Wow, that's awesome. So, at the beginning, you said, that there were a lot of mistakes that you had committed, and, you overcome that, and now you are helping other coaches. From that particular beginning, I'm curious, when it comes to mistakes, what are the mistakes coaches do and how can we change them?
They basically, Mitthyl, they don't. Three mistakes I'll talk about. The first mistake I think is they don't know who are their target audience, whom they have to talk to. And I'm not saying I'm saying I have done that at the beginning. I did not know like who are my target audience or whom I am targeting to, what I'm speaking and to whom I'm speaking to. Everything. This is the biggest mistake a person is doing as a coach. He must know it in a micro manner that he is talking to this person and this person feels in a certain way. And what does that person feel, hear, see, or what they want to do? Everything about that one person. There should be one target audience which you are targeting, and they must know about that. Mistake two is they are not showing up. They are not building their expertise. When they talk about confidence one day, and the second day they are underconfident. They talk about productivity, and the other day they talk about confidence. So there is no certain things which they talk about, and this is what I have done in like majorly for my journey in the beginning. One day I would get up and like feel like talking about confidence. I'll do that. Second day I'll talk about productivity, and the third day I'll talk about something random, mental health maybe. So they are not taken as a go-to expert in something. They are always making a mistake to impress everybody, and they are like getting in the loop of vanity metrics. So that is the second mistake. And third mistake, as I said, not building their personal brand. People don't know what they stand for. This is the biggest mistake I think anybody can do digitally.
Absolutely. Now, Priyanshi, when you said 3 mistakes the coaches do, I simply had the 3 mistakes of my life by Chetan Bhagat. And then immediately I thought, very soon now Priyanshi will coming up with like 3 idiots will be having 3 coaches.
Wow.
Awesome.
That is
So
great.
absolutely. You never know what is in store for you in the future.
That is true.
True. So Priyanshi, can you just quickly, make us run through your customer journey, how you coach them, and what are the programs that you have?
First of all, before coming to this point, I would like to also mention, when I mentioned the mistakes, I would like to mention how they can improve that if they are already making those. So, so if you're not having a target audience, just keep in mind that right now, to figure out that, immediately what you should do is consider what is the current situation of a person. Don't think of a person, don't think in that way. Just think that a person is here, the person who can be your ideal client का target point A ये है, उसकी problems क्या है, and what can be the point B he is desiring to reach. Okay, so this point and point B का जो gap है, that will be your program. So who needs your program is your ideal client. You must consider it this way. Consider it in a manner that you don't not only age, gender, geography, income statement, these are not the factors really. A person nowadays 17 years old can also need your program, as well as 27 years old can also need your program. So don't go in a traditional manner for this. Go it in a user case manner, that who will need this particular solution. So this will be about target audience. The mistake 2 and 3 which you are making is not showing up as an expert, is when you will figure out the first thing, you will definitely be perceived in a manner that you will be seen as an expert. So go for that one thing I've told, figure out the point A and point B and also the program you can fit in, and you will be good to go. Okay, so coming back to Mithyl's thing, that what programs I have, how do I coach people and all the things. So Mithyl, I have a 3 months coaching program in which I personally go on one-on-one with coaches who are building something or who are aspiring to build something. I go from, first thing is foundations, second is business planning, marketing plans, business positioning, branding, and content creation. I help them create content. I help them design their content. I help them figure out the things, do research for them. I go with them hand in hand to do research about their competition, and then finally help them create their main offer, main message, what are their signature offers, and ultimately help them launch it. So this is the journey I go on a client with, and that is one-on-one program for 12 weeks.
Wow, so it's a 90 days program. Super cool.
Yeah, it is 90 days
Awesome.
program.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I do have a similar program like that called as the Self-Made Entrepreneur Program. So where I build, craft the entire journey of an entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Wow. So this comes to the end of the phase 1, Priyanshi. And thank you first of all for sharing, lots of valuable information over there in the phase 1. Now comes the fun part of this particular interview. So now this particular phase 2 is called as the rapid fire round. So in this particular round, Priyanshi, I'm going to ask you 5 questions. I will not be giving you time to think. Whatever the first thing comes in your mind, you need to share that out. And no cheating. Just be completely, have a sportswomanship into it.
I'll try to be as rapid as possible.
Awesome. So let's start. So let's come to the very first question. Awesome. So what is your dream job?
Actually, it is a reel, but I really don't dream of a job. I want to be an entrepreneur by my whole heart. Yeah.
Super cool. Who is your favorite cartoon character and why?
Oh, it has to be Doraemon.
Doraemon. Okay.
Yeah, because he has solution to everything.
Yeah, everything comes from the pocket itself.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if a movie was made, of your life, what, who would play your character as an actress?
Kareena Kapoor.
Kareena Kapoor or Kareena Khan Kapoor or Kareena Kapoor Khan. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, all right. The next question is, who is your favorite superhero and why?
I am not so much into superhero, but my father would be one, if I say.
Wow.
Because
Absolutely.
he was always there for me. He is always there for me, and I think his principles and blessings are still with me, guiding me in all the phases. So he is my superhero forever.
Wow. Wow. All right. So we come to the last question. What is your favorite movie quote?
डियर जिंदगी का कोट है वो दैट जिंदगी लंबी नहीं होनी चाहिए whatever that quote is. That is the best quote. I don't remember it right now, but definitely that helped me think that actually you need to live a life on a daily basis. It has to be that way, and you have to be enthusiastic on a daily basis.
True. Awesome. So first of all, thank you so much, Priyanshi, for participating in the rapid fire round and giving almost all questions rapidly. Super cool. Let's have a high five. Okay. So now, Priyanshi, all the people who are listening to this particular episode, if they want to connect with you, how can they do that?
So basically, I have a website as well, but don't. It is under maintenance for few time because I am redoing it completely, redesigning it completely, and it will come better, bounce back better. So right now, the best place is Instagram. You can just search Priyanshi Sikchi Coach. Mitthyl will do one thing. He will tag me or just mention it on the screen. It is Priyanshi Sikchi _coach. And if you search for Priyanshi Sikchi also, you will find me because there are no more Priyanshi Sikchis in the world. So that is a nice thing. And you can just DM me if you want to connect. You can just ask your query as a coach. If you're a coach or a content creator, anything, you can just DM me anything. And I am mostly available on Instagram all the time.
Awesome. So guys, all of them who are listening, the links are in the description. So do check it out and connect with Priyanshi. So thank you so much, Priyanshi. Okay, let me ask you the last question. So before we end this particular episode, what message you would like to, share it with all the listeners?
Mostly, I think all the viewers, 90% of them would be someone who is either trying to build an empire digitally or who are coaches and aspiring coaches. Then I would tell you that please really try and create impact in people's life because you have got the opportunity. Because we are at a place where we can create impact, we can see the transformation in people's life, and it literally brings smile. So try not only doing your business, but go out of the way to help people, and don't go by best practices that you cannot give offers, discounts, or something like that. Try not go be cheated by anyone. But I have learned this from somebody, that at times you need to negotiate on things but create impact in people's life who literally needs you. So go for it.
Wow. So go for it, guys. Awesome. So thank you so much, Priyanshi, for taking out time and providing awesome values on this particular episode. So deep gratitude from everyone who's listening. Thank you so much, Priyanshi.
I'm really grateful that you have invited me here, and so thanks to you that you are making me reach to people who can be benefited by this. Then I'm thank you.
Awesome. That's what is the job of a catalyst. Super cool. So you have just listened to the Digital Maddie Show with your host, Digital Mitthyl. Thank you so much for listening to our show and giving so much love. Don't forget to subscribe to our show on Apple Podcast or Spotify. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is Digital Mitthyl signing off at the moment. Until next time, meet you soon with another guest and their exciting journey. But until then, keep rocking and stay safe.